will be writing your own music. I think I've done something like this before. So you have to use this rhythm. So here you need to write 4 quarter notes. Here you write 2 quarter notes and half note, and again just quarter notes.
Yeah, we've done that.
And then make sure that your music it completes what we have here. So after you write your own music, test it, play it, yeah. So and then see if you actually like it. If you don't like it, then
last time I redid it a few times because I didn't like it.
exactly. So use pencil so you could erase that. Okay, so 25, and I think I'm gonna
or erasable pen.
Right, and then I want to do 26 as well. So for 26, let's take a look. All right, so we have 3 different keys here. We have a key of C major, we have a key of G major, and we have a key of D major. So how do you know? So we have 3 things for C major, 3 things for G major, and 3 things for D major. How would you know which one is which?
The position. The position.
Well, we should be looking at the amount of sharps. We should be looking at the amount of sharps.
Oh, how do you do that?
Well, we have 2 sharps here. We have 1 sharp here. We have no sharps or flats here.
I think no sharps or flats is the C scale.
All right, and here it is. So you're gonna write C major scale. Then when there's no sharps or flats here, you're gonna write C major. And then we have one more thing in C major where there are no sharps or flats, and it starts on C chord, C, E, G. Okay, so then we have something in G major.
G major?
You can find the G major scale first, then you'll have the answer, how many sharps we should have there.
2?
No, start with the scale itself, the scale. We have 3 scales. We have 1 scale, 2, and then there's another scale.
I think it's the 1.
So which scale starts on G?
This one starts.
This one starts on G, right? It's the bass clef. So this would be G major scale. So how many sharps do we have in G major scale?
Only 1.
Only 1. So now we know that G major is the one where we have 1 sharp. What else do we have here with 1 sharp only?
D major?
No. We're talking about G major right now. So everything where we have 1 sharp is going to be part of G major, right? So where
Chords
else?
Too?
Where,
Chords too.
Chords or this, like remember this was C major. Now we need to find similar thing, but it's G major. Here we go. See that 1 sharp, right? Now we need to find chords that belong to G major. Something that has just 1 sharp or starts on G chord, right?
Let's see.
We only have 2 left, so.
Starts on G?
Yeah.
Okay.
So we already know this one is C, right? So we only have these chords left and these chords left. So which one of this is G major?
D. Yes, this one.
This one, because it starts on G major chord. So and the other things are going to be in D major, and we have how many sharps there?
2.
Exactly. And you might want to play these as well, so then you're not just going to be marking things down, but you will actually check. Ooh, here's C major. Ooh, here's G major. And now we have D major. Of course, not as fast, right? So, but then you'll see the difference between those. And then you can play these progressions of chords. Like here, I'm going to play chords of C major. I'm going to play chords in G major. And I'm going to play chords in D major. See that? All right. So then you'll be more knowledgeable. Okay. So 25 is your own tune. 26 is finding the difference between those keys. Okay. So here we go. Theory. Lesson 25. Lesson 26. All right. So we have 13 from memory, 14 is new, 15 is new. The hunt, boom boom, horse. That's it, right? Let's start with 13.
13.
It's from memory, but I'll need the music. So counting third beat later, do not clip the endings, right? Do not lower your wrists, rests. Those are it.
And bananas. No bananas.
No bananas, that's not lowering your wrist, right? Okay. Do you know what? It's a bit too low, sorry. So, I think, yeah. I think this is good. Better? Much better. Okay.
Oopsie, wrong spot. Wait. Didn't...
Put extra. Okay, well, wrist is pretty low.
I can't tell how you're unlowering your ankle.
It was low from the very beginning. It was low throughout the whole thing.
Okay.
It was just position, and the fingers, because of that, were semi-flat. So basically, you have to do something about this. Okay. So let's try it again. And I think this one you didn't connect.
Okay.
Okay. So let's try it again. Can you go slower?
Okay.
And we're gonna be focusing purely on hand position on your wrist. Okay. So let's. And it's a good thing that you memorize it, so you can focus on just really looking at your hand. Okay. Yeah. See, this is way better. So you do know the difference, right? Pinky. Pinky is the one that's causing a lot. Yeah. So this is actually, just remember that what forms good frame, tall thumb and tall pinky. The moment pinky is lowering, it's just how our hand is. The wrist will be in a lower position. Same thing for thumb. When we lower it too much, the wrist is not in a good position. But pinky is extremely important. And so see, the moment I lower my pinky, if it's not standing, then our frame is broken. Okay, let's try again. Can you start again from E? From here? Second section. Right from there. Right from there. You don't need to play anything prior to that. No. Okay. Oh, that's the other thing, that especially in the future, you have to be able to start from any section.
Okay.
So not playing it in your head and then, yeah, so right from section 2. Yeah. Section 2, where did it start?
Oh, there?
Mm-hmm.
This one?
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, okay. Yeah, I see that your second finger quite often looks like this, and your fourth finger looks like this. So you, in order for
this kind.
Yeah. So, yeah, obviously we're looking for strong, like walking on strong legs. These are not strong legs. Here, see that?
Okay.
Mm-hmm. Let's start from the beginning. So, got it? So watch your hand position, especially right here. You were starting with flat, and then flat, and then flat. So everything is on tiptoes. Okay, let's try again. Da, da. 1, 2, 3. Oh, what about this chord? Do we need to play this? No, there are no extra count. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2. Look, look. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. There are no extra counts. Okay, so this rhythm is same as where?
There. Second line.
I think it's a little bit different, right?
Yeah, I can't tell.
Well, it's kind of the same as this 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, right? Yeah. Okay, from here. Yes, I also noticed that this part for some reason you're turning your hand a little bit sideways. I don't think we need to do that. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Can play just this part. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Do you see those mistakes you were making? So you need to fix this. Your counting wasn't right. You need to fix because you played extra. You want to make sure you connect here, right?
Okay.
And then hand position.
Does that say count or connect? I couldn't really.
This one says count because at some point maybe you were not counting really well. Okay. So keep practicing on this one. We're not finishing this. You need to fix these mistakes. Okay. So it's number 13. Did you practice with looking this one as well, or you just played from memory?
I started with looking, then with memory, but it was really confusing.
What was confusing?
The parts. So I kept having to looking back.
Yeah, I want you to.
And then, and then I ran out of time to do that one, so I can't.
So it's important to practice both with looking and from memory. Okay, because you need to fix mistakes. Right. So mistake was, where is it again?
Here, here, and here.
What was the mistake there?
Connect.
Oh, right, here. So, connect. I'm gonna put them in a box like this. what's the second mistake?
It's count already there.
I'll put it in the box. What else?
And notes.
No externals, right? So I'm just gonna write down notes, right?
That almost
It's okay.
fell in my hand was like you're another. Yeah.
Okay, so fix mistakes, right? And what's the other thing that very important?
Do not lower your wrist.
Yeah, how are you gonna do that?
No flat people.
So no flat fingers.
I don't know why I said no flat
I don't
people.
know. So no flat fingers and especially tall pinky. Exactly. Okay, that's the one I think that's causing these problems. Now make sure that you're playing left hand staccato because occasionally you forget that. Right, so that kind of stuff, right? Okay. So yeah.
That's it.
Yep.
And now for the next one.
Next one is with the next two, 14 and 15. Let's do that.
Yeah, those were new. I really like the wrinkle.
Okay. The ring, yeah, wrinkled
I
one.
call it the wrinkle.
Okay.
Oopsie.
Well, you don't need to go back all the way to the beginning if you make a mistake here. So fix this one and keep going. Do you use fourth there? Do you use fourth finger there? No, we need fourth, right? Get this one left hand bye-bye. Okay, so I would like you to memorize it. I don't know if you're going to be able to do that right
I mean,
away,
I can try.
but I would like you to start memorizing it and see how it's going to go. Okay.
Let's just
Technique
see
wise,
it.
okay,
Let's just see how that's gonna go.
okay, so I'm going to write it down by memory, and I'm going to write the word try. See if you can. You know, start with memorizing one line at a time. Don't try to. Okay, so
don't just go crazy.
Small sections. Okay.
Actually, when I do memorizing, if there's a repetitive line, I can kind of when I'm only doing the second line, sometimes I don't even notice. I finish the second line, and I don't know how. I just play the third line, and then I play the wrong note, and then like
Okay, so be in full control of what you do. So also do not overhold the notes.
Do not overhold.
You know what I'm talking about?
Yes.
Which hand was it?
Left hand.
Okay. All right, let's go to 15. The wrinkled one. Okay.
Wrinkled music of justice. I don't know. Oh, right, it's this one. Oops.
That's the one, yeah.
1, 2, and 4 and 1, 1, 2, and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2, 1 and 2 and 4.
So we have the U shape here. How do we do it? Can you do the best U shape? All right.
Did I just do something?
You played two exactly the same chords, but they're different.
Oh.
What's the second chord of like left hand?
The second chord is this one.
Yeah, so we're moving two upper notes up, right? And then I'm gonna go back up to that. Staccato. Your pinky is again. Mhm.
And 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2
Staccato.
1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2
Same tempo.
and 1 and 2 and 2 and 3
And
1 and 2
yeah, good one. No, actually, and 3 and 4 and okay. So I don't know how doable it would be to memorize both, but at least start.
Yeah, that one was really tricky. So like it took me about more than 2 days to memorize this line at the end.
But you haven't memorized this one yet.
Huh? I'm not
Just to
memorized.
learn it.
To learn it.
Right, exactly. So
This
that's why.
whole song was like the notes were all so similar there.
But at least you can start, okay? So again, I'm writing
I
down.
played the octave higher on that one. Just I always get that one mixed up.
Okay. So what is your strategy going to be for memorizing?
I usually just do one line at a time.
Yeah, exactly. And then sometimes you might need to play just like two measures when you're memorizing because it makes sense, especially if something doesn't go as smooth and it takes time to learn it.
I'll
So
have to do 2 measures at a time
Yeah.
just to get
Yes. So I'm gonna write down again small sections, hand position.
small sections.
Okay, now let's move on. We have the hunt. Boom, boom. Right. So the hunt is in the book, right?
It's this one.
So it's from memory. We were talking about family, today, right? Rests and tall pinky. Yeah. So at home when you practice, make sure you always watch your hand position because the thing is much harder fixing mistakes. Especially when it has to do with the muscle memory because muscle memory is very strong. So if you're gonna be playing
My
with low,
muscles are a bit stubborn.
well, yeah, so that's why it's you have to really be in charge of your muscles. Okay, so let's try.
What was the tempo? Yeah, the tempo.
This time I didn't write the tempo. Previously there was 184, right?
That was a bit too fast. Should I start?
Mhm.
3, 1, 2.
I already lost you because you played so many times, so.
Isn't it 2 times?
Okay, let's try again from the beginning.
2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1,
Nope, not yet. Family, all these parts you played with open hand. You play like this instead of so it needs to be family.
I don't get how you roll that.
You don't need to roll. You just need to keep your fingers close together. So don't think about rolling. Think about you keeping them together at all times. So like a family traveling together. Also, you missed this rest, and you missed the same rest. Where do we have the solo part? Right here. Okay, and there were other things. Your pinky, like when you eat this, you were playing absolutely flat. Like it's not even sound flat. It was truly flat. Okay, play it again. Let's see if you can do better. And this is not up to tempo. It's still pretty slow. Telling you honestly, I didn't hear any floors, and then many of the upbeats you played. So, okay, you know the notes really well, right? So this will give you a chance to really focus on the details. Let's see if you can play with looking, with every single detail. Okay, so let's see. With looking, keep your back straight, be in charge. Okay, you're like a conductor, and this is your orchestra, okay? Do you see what you're doing? That's why you don't have the family position, because what you're doing, you're preparing your hand. And we shouldn't be doing that. So we have to play G, C, G, C, G, C instead. This is what you do. Okay? Okay, don't do this for me, because you know what you're doing right now. Okay, Rihanna told me to do this. Okay.
Alright.
It's just here, dot, just naturally moving. You're still doing it for me, not for your hand. Okay, let's just play this right hand only. No left hand. We're not playing the hand. We're playing just GC with the right hand. Can you see what I'm doing? I'm here. Now I'm here. That's it. Simply that. Again, if you notice, my wrist is significantly taller than yours, higher, right? And I'm not sitting properly, so I'm not probably doing that great. I'm here, then I'm here. That's it. Do you know what you're doing? You're playing C, and then you move your hand here. My family's here, and then we're all gonna be traveling to this together. We're here and traveling together. It's almost like a rocking chair. No, this is not rocking chair. This is more like accordion. Yep. Right, except that again, your wrist is actually getting to the point when we're gonna mostly just focus on exercise and just working on fixing your wrist, because this gets to the point where you're playing everything with low wrist. Okay, it's gonna get in the way of playing. Okay, so it's impossible to play well with the wrist low. Okay, so here we go. And then we release. We have rest, right? Okay, let me show you again. So wrist is significantly high. We need this room underneath, and it's like a rocking chair. We're here and here. See that? Okay, let me show you again. So watch closely. So the other thing is this note is lighter because it takes us. Remember what we're talking about today, right? So light, arrive, and I'm really enjoying like, oh, here we go. What? That's much better. Here we go, right. And here, that was excellent. Let's try it again. That was good. No, don't play left hand. I want to make sure that you play the right hand well. Very good. What? Got it? Yeah, so we need to move from here to here. What you were doing, you either played it like this, which I'm totally against, okay? Or you're doing this. Okay, so it's together. It's like you're painting. Okay, let's try it.
Both?
Nope, you did it for me again. Rocking chair, rocking chair, rocking chair. Your wrist is low again. What? 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2. Tall pinky will help you. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2. Pinky, tall, 1, 2. What do we have left in which note? position, right? So don't keep your hand open. Close it. Okay, go on anyway. I want to see if you can do a better job on the next section.
Yeah, from the fourth one?
I think it's section 2. Da-da, da-da, right? So section 9. Which one is stronger, this one or this one? Yes, we're traveling, and we're traveling. 3, 1, 2. Ooh, upbeat is always lighter. Yep, it's not gonna be working very well. Do you know why? Yes, why? No, think.
This thing?
Mm-mm.
Pinky?
Exactly, because when you got to pinky, do you know what you did? You place it like this, like really low. So these are things you need to work on at home, okay? So from here, from here. Which stronger? Which one's stronger? This one or this one? Today. Treble. Treble. Rocking chair if you want. Oh. How long do we need to hold this cord? What do we do with pinky?
Alright.
Okay, so playing piano is difficult, right? Yeah. So that's why it would be great if you take care of your hands position. Maybe not right away. It's gonna take probably a few months or so. It takes time, especially when we're trying to break old habits, right? So then it would be at least a little bit easier because right now I'm trying to kind of explain new stuff. You're learning notes, you're learning rhythm, there are rests, and there are how we move our hand, and we have U shapes, dynamics. What else do we have here? Rest. We have 2 days. We have upbeats, right? Tomorrows. We have connect. We have floors. There's so many things, right? So if you would take care of your hand position, at least there'll be fewer things for you to worry about. Okay. So what would you say that you need to do for your hand position? Your main focus would be for hand position. What is it you need to pay attention to?
Tall pinky?
Tall pinky, you're absolutely right. What else?
No flat fingers.
You know, believe it or not, they were not so flat on this one. So at least that you don't need to worry about. So tall pinky, I agree with you. And
I'm not sure.
not to do what?
Lower your wrist.
Not to do what?
Oh, open finger.
Open finger, right. So keep family together. So I would say focus on keeping family together, like they're traveling all the time, right? And tall pinky. Okay? So family traveling and tall pinky. That will help you with the hand position. Other things, it's the accuracy. You need to know exactly where we have rest, where we don't have rest. Also the upbeats. So what are those upbeats that I keep talking about?
The thing where I keep going.
Yeah. And you know why we call this upbeat?
Because the other one.
But where's the downbeat? So which one is the downbeat? Can you show me?
I don't know what the
downbeat is the first, the strong note of the measure. So think about this way. I think we played waltzes, right?
Waltz?
Yeah, some waltzes, right?
Only 2.
Only 2. Well, that's not only. We already played 2 waltzes. So when we have waltz, we usually, how many counts per measure do we have?
3.
3. And which ones are stronger ones out of 3?
The first one?
The first one, always the first. So whenever we have 3 counts per measure, usually the first one is stronger. Oh, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, and not just in waltzes. Some other pieces where we have 3 counts per measure, usually the first beat is the strongest one. And here it's also, because if you're gonna start with strong notes, then your audience will think, oh, this is the strong one, this must be 1. So they'll think it's 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2. So they have to show, they have to know exactly, so you have to show them, it's 3, 1, 2. Here's the strong one, here's the strong one, okay? Okay, so the upbeat is usually lighter because it takes us to the downbeat. So 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2. Not 3, 1, 2, 3, 1. Okay, so think that way. Okay, so let's write things down. So the hunt, and because you know the notes really well, then you can really focus on all this. So by memory and with looking too, because to make sure that you do everything that is marked right by memory and with looking. So what are the things you need to take care of?
Tall pinky.
So let's write it down. Hand position, right? And under hand position, we're gonna list 2 things. A, tall pinky. You're 100% right. Tall pinky. And
no flat, no lowering wrists and open fingers.
so let's write it down. Traveling family, because that kind of tells you about everything. If you have family, most likely you're not going to be lowering. Most likely you're not going to have the hand open. Okay, so I'm going to write it down. Traveling family. Okay. All right. What else do you need to remember about? Upbeat.
Yes.
Upbeat. So it's today, tomorrow, right? So those are upbeats. Right?
No downbeats on the third note.
Because it's not a downbeat, it's upbeat, right? And you need to remember rests, right? I think this is it. Well, you can add floors, right? So let's write it down too, to make it just more interesting. But that comes already afterwards, okay? So these are the things you really have to take care of, okay? So keep practicing. It's a really great piece. It's, you know, you're learning a lot. And I think if you can really polish that and to get everything correct, it will be kind of like a new stage where we can start playing harder pieces, okay? But do you see how picky I am, right? So when you practice at home, be even more picky. It's like ask yourself, ooh, did I do everything? And do you know what? When you practice, do you have usually your book open?
I have my book open.
Okay, so then kind of go through this list.
Every time I play a piece, I play it once, I don't think it's right. Or even though I think it's right, I still check it.
So, yeah, so keep checking. Go through the list. Like, okay, hands position. Did I really think about my toe pinky all the time? Okay. It takes quite a bit of focusing. This is not easy. This is not easy. Well, playing piano should not be easy. It should be the hardest thing in your life, because if it's not, if it's easy, then we're doing something wrong. Okay? So it should not be easy. Okay? Of course, if we want to make, you know, to improve, and so we always need to challenge ourselves. Okay? So boom boom is by memory. Boom boom is easy, right?
Yeah, it's easy.
Okay, so let me just check. Boom boom. Can I have the book?
Okay. No, not this one.
Okay, just let me have the book. Okay. So boom boom. Okay. So these are much easier. So if this one, I understand that it takes time. So this you should be learning pretty quick, because they're not nearly as difficult.
Just last time I kept forgetting the what is that called again? Flats, or was it the sharps? I forgot.
Okay, whichever we have there. Okay, let's see. We have upbeats there too. I lost you already. 4 and 1 and 2 and 1 and
2, 4 and 1 and 2 and 3, 4 and 1 and 2 and 3, 4 and
you count 1 and 2. These are your eighth notes.
4
And 1 and 2
4 and 4 and 1 and 2. I don't get it.
Well, you count 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. And these are eighth notes.
Yeah, I did that at home perfectly fine.
Well, you're playing your eighth notes way faster than you're counting. Let's set the for every eighth note, so maybe then you'll. Let's see what would be a good number. Let's pick like the best number for. I think this is a good number. I think it's faster than this. It's significantly faster. Here we go. This is 132. Here we go. No, these are quarter notes. These are eighth notes. No, 4 and 1 and 4 and 1 and 4 and 1 and. These are eighth notes. Da da dee da da and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and the rest and that. You should 3 and 1 and 2 and 4 fingers and 1 and 2 and 3. You're shaping. Family. Good. Rest. Rest.
Wait, how long?
Chorus and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2. On to quarter rest just like a quarter note. I want you to count out loud.
4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2
And 2 and 3 and 4 and fingering. 3 and 4 and 4 and 2 and 3 and 4. It's on 4. Okay. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. Your wrist. Look at that. I want you to play just this part. Last two notes. And see how my wrist is. Wrist. You don't need your left hand there. Yeah. Okay, let me readjust it. Down, up. See what you did? You did this high. Your shoulder was high. Your elbow high. Everything is down, up. Right? And you didn't count there. So, all right. We won't be starting anything new until everything is played very accurately. I think that this is a good tempo, 132, right? How did it feel? Good tempo?
Yeah.
So, but it's not enough to use a metronome. You need to also count. Okay? And I will be grading for counting next time. Rests, because it was not very accurately, right? And hand position. That's today is a big thing. Okay? Position, and then keep practicing on the other one. Okay? So tall, pinky, legato, all the things kind of gonna be same in terms of hand position, because so accuracy. So even if you feel like you know your song by memory, it's still important to play with looking, because sometimes when we start playing from memory, we don't really notice that we make mistakes.